Hey, what's up, everybody? Video 44 coming at you with another video. All right, so I make these long videos and then news comes out while I'm watching them. So that is exactly what just happened. We got a trade between the Pistons and the Blazers. Jerami Grant is headed to the Blazers, and the framework goes like this: the Pistons will receive the 2025 first round pick via the Bucks, the 2022 second round pick number 36 tomorrow, and a 2025 and a 2026 second round pick. So that is a total of four picks there, including that 2025 first rounder. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see how that goes with the Bucks pick there. And then, of course, the Blazers are getting Jerami Grant. His contract is a 2-year, $20 million contract, and they're going to get the number 46 pick tomorrow. So they're going to swap 36 and 46. This creates $40 million in cap space for Detroit, and it's been reported that they may have their eyes on Aiden. So keep an eye open for that. They've just become players for him, and of course the Blazers are in a position where they are now trying to just build their team, give Damian Lillard something he could work with. And they've created the cap space and they have their assets. For the first time in a long time, they're going to be able to really build their team. So this is going to be really exciting for Portland fans. I don't think it's been really spoken about enough about the good that the Portland Trailblazers did for themselves last trade deadline, creating so much cap space, making so many different trades, letting go of Covington and Powell, and doing all these different things to just put themselves in a position. Obviously, CJ, and now they're finally out from under the luxury tax penalty. They're finally in a position to just breathe and build. And so, rather than going through the draft, they're putting together something they have a vision for. So I'm curious to see what they're going to do here. I think Dame has gotten through the worst of it. I honestly think Dame has gotten through the worst of it. If his intention is to stay in Portland, I think it's reasonable to think that they're going to put something together that he can work with. So that's exciting. Of course, they have the number 7 pick tomorrow as well. So we'll see. A lot of people have them tied to Benedict Mathurin. I don't know who's going to be in that range, to be honest with you. I ain't did my homework, as I told you I wouldn't, until after the draft. So I'm going in kind of with a loose understanding of what players are about in that first round, but I'll definitely know enough about them by the time the start of the season comes around. And as for the Pistons, of course, like I said, they're interested in acquiring somebody, maybe a big there. Ayton is who it is said they have their eyes on, and of course they get a lot of trade revenue as well. Bunch of second round picks that I think ultimately they can turn into first round picks or turn into players as well. So they're in a very flexible position and picking up that first rounder for 2025 via the Bucks. Obviously, we believe the Bucks will still have Giannis there, so we don't think they're going to miss the playoffs or nothing in the year 2025. But that should still be a first rounder that they can do whatever they want with. So, yeah, maybe they get lucky and something happens where the Bucks don't have a good season, and voila, you got another big piece coming in year 5 for Cade Cunningham, right? Year 4 for Cade Cunningham. I don't know. My math is way off. He was a rookie last year, so whatever. Either way, I like what the Pistons are doing. Getting rid of Jerami Grant is just a cap space relief, and they didn't really need him because he was a win-now player, and they're still on the rise trying to develop what it is they're going to develop. They'll probably, like I said, draft a forward themselves. So they have the 5th pick, so I'm pretty sure they have their eyes on a couple players that they like a lot, and it would probably be somebody who could play that position. So I think both teams are happy. I think both teams are very happy. I think the Blazers, now you're just curious to see what the next move will be. Will they keep that 7th pick, or will they trade that for something, maybe package it together and bring themselves another piece or two that can help, build up a win-now Blazer squad? I do expect the Blazers to build a win-now squad, yo. I do. I know a lot of people are not working them into the equation as a playoff team, but I don't think they're building anything less than a playoff team right now. And this is just piece number 1, because they finally have the assets to do it. And it's just like anything else. When you can't build and you finally have a chance to, hell yeah, you're going all the way in. So look for the Blazers to be in play for something big here. I don't think this is the biggest move they're going to make. I just don't. I think they're going to do something massive. I wouldn't be surprised if KD's playing on that team next year, truly, because they have the ability to bring him to Portland. Nobody's thinking about it, but that makes a lot of sense. If it fall apart in Brooklyn, Kyrie's gonna go over there to us or wherever he's gonna go. It leaves KD in a situation where he has nowhere to go. Now he's gonna have his options, but I look at who has his money and a win now attitude. It will be the Blazers. It will be. So keep that in mind. That's one of the options there. So yeah, man, a lot to look at. I like this trade. It's very exciting. It's alluding to a very exciting tomorrow, which is the NBA Draft 2022. So that is pretty much the news right there. Nothing else to say about it. BDO 44. Thank you all for watching. I'm out.